Not till we're at war, buddy.
I have 21 civilian factories.
Not too bad for your country.
I'm still building some new ones. Or, actually, I'm building new military factories.
So now that we're in the faction, I can go through I can do
the
that.
Soviet Union has 94 to 200 divisions.
So I have a question. Do I do this the easy way and do support the Wehrmacht coup?
You can try.
I mean, like, it wouldn't be that hard. Oh, I should probably unpause. And that, because that would be a very easy way for us to just BS our way through this war. Or would you guys be more interested in actually fighting it and just seeing if we can make it through?
Fight.
Alright.
Return to free press. Okay, so that'll give me research bonuses. That's good. Right, battle plan. Basically, I'm going with all grand battle plan stuff and just.
See, I don't think it's worth it, because you just take more casual. I mean, with superior firepower, I mean, yeah, you kind of have the side that you have to have artillery in your divisions to make it work, but if you have support already in your divisions, you're fine.
Yeah. And that, normally I do that, but what I'm sort of figuring is, well, Poland is one of those countries where you only have so much ground where you can retreat to, you know? So it's all about sort of like just sort of remaining entrenched and beating the snot out of anything that tries to cross your line while making small gains here and there. And for that, having grand battle plan, I think, probably.
Well, sadly, one thing we won't have the option to do is the fact that under normal like game circumstances where I'm not in alliance with Poland and you guys, with you as Poland, is I could take some tank divisions. We'll do that.
I forgot I wanted to do something. I forgot what I wanted to do.
Which means I can generally.
Oh, hey. So actually, when the war starts, how many planes do you have right now?
863.
Hold it. I have 21.
You do not need what I was going to offer then.
Why?
I take it those are all like inter-war planes.
Those are fighter ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get good fighters as a checks. I start off with fighter ones.
Because you get
for the entire of my, like, you know how German, you start off producing them. I start off with them.
Yeah, well, I start off with like 100 or 200 or something like that. Yeah, I start off with about 200 planes, and then I have like another 100 or so in storage just from the backlog that I've been producing.
I started off with like 60.
Okay, we're not producing that. That's fine.
So far, I've made 180 in total.
Alright, after I go and fix the, hold on. We're gonna do that.
I'm gonna go for nukes.
Then we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna go
It's a bit early for that.
Or maybe that.
All that research is like way ahead of time at this point in the game. It's
No,
a
no, no.
waste of research.
I'm gonna go for the 25% nuclear reaction construction speed.
Alright, we're gonna go with, even though it's a bit ahead of time, we're gonna do the 200 days for this second tier semi-auto rifles, and we'll start producing those, because those aren't utter garbage. Oh. Ooh. Do I go and get anti-tank?
Yeah.
No, like the buildable anti-tank, not like the ones you have to have off the beginning.
Yeah.
Good, I won't do that.
I'm planning to produce some as well, but for now I'm producing arty, just that way I can eventually start to add it to my units. Though sooner for that would probably be better than later, to be honest. Because if I start it...
Oh, I just accidentally did a thing that gives me... crap. That's fascism support. Oops.
Change that.
I mean...
Oh, Lord. They've just flooded the border with the units. Look at this.
I mean, I still have the other thing going, so we're fine.
Well, now I have, let's see, 22 divisions in total on the different German borders. And I'm still at a significant disadvantage at this point. What kind of divisions do they have? Yeah, it looks like they might have like 20 or 24 with divisions already. That's not great. Is it?
I'm just gonna burn through my resources. Don't mind me. How soon are they gonna attack?
38 or 39.
It's 38 if I don't deny the thing. Which I have no intentions of doing, because that's basically committing suicide. Alright. How are the forts going? We got level 2 up there, and... Wait, what do you mean I don't have forts there? Okay, level 2, level 8. Level 8. Level 8. Okay, yeah, forts are going well. The problem is the Austrian... Wait, actually, how's the Austrian border going? Oh, I actually have some forts up on the Austrian border. Nice.
Are they with the Germans?
The Austrians will eventually go and join the Germans.
Gonna put a radar station in Danzig and one in Krakow.
You can take the oil from me.
That's the thing, I'm actually, like, good on oil right now.
Me not so much. Actually, yeah, I'm only at -2. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
Should I join the Allies?
No. That's why that's the whole point of making our own faction. So we don't have to rely on the Allies. How many of these can I pop out in one go? Okay.
Oh, goody. Well, at least I'll be getting bonus war support for that. Okay. The situation is slightly improving. I'm gonna
Wait.
transfer a couple of units from the,
Why did the Germans lose their troops?
What do you mean?
They had
Because
like
they moved them to somewhere else.
I'm just gonna try and tip the scales further in our favor. I'm gonna shift units away from the Russian border.
When's Russia gonna attack?
Probably like 39.
My
But, like,
president
usually-
just died.
Good for you.
Well, hold on. It's not good for me. This guy was he's good bonuses. Although apparently he's still in charge of my country.
I have combat with 22. Hey.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put an extra factory on starting to produce like upgraded rifles, but keep my mainline production on rifle 2s for a while.
Yeah.
So that way I have a bunch of spare rifles to go around, so as I lose some I don't just have to start fielding half-supplied divisions, because that's
Yeah,
terrible.
no, you don't do that. That's worse than having bad divisions in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna build a few more convoys and then just stop naval production, I think.
Wait, should I do Prince of Terror?
I mean, it can help somewhat. It depends on what your other options are and what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I need manpower.
Yeah, I'm now officially, like, I have no factory. I have one factory left. So I might as well, like, trade it off, you know what I mean? I'm up to 801 fighters.
I'm nowhere near that.
And with my
I'm
next...
starting to introduce the support artillery into my infantry
I'm
divisions.
also gonna hopefully work on new tanks, which will let me bypass the field test new tanks, which actually lets me, or design new tanks, which lets me bypass some stuff. Which means I should be able to get 38Ts, which are 1940 tanks, relatively early. Oh wait, no, there's 43 tanks for some reason? Okay.
I have like 2 tank divisions.
I have 0.
See, I'm
I
tempted to
haven't
go for the
worked.
medium tank research, but I also don't feel like it's worth it. Because,
No, trust me, for these sorts of wars, you want either light tanks because they're cheap, and you know it's early on, so you don't.
That's
have
my
much
point.
resources. Or you want to do heavy tanks integrated with like a secondary infantry division, like as a template.
yeah, well, here's my point, is that I believe my tanks are just slightly better than the Germans, especially if I go slap some army XP at them.
Yeah, right now I'm researching field hospitals, so I might be able to integrate those into my main line infantry as well.
Not to mention my reliability is actually pretty good.
The only thing is I really don't have trucks at the moment.
I'm tempted just to throw it in the armor, but I also want to just, like, throw it into the gun. What do you recommend? Gun or armor on the light tanks? I guess maybe gun, since they're light tanks.
I would say gun, because the armor isn't super great. You're planning to run them independently of infantry, right?
Yeah, they have motorized with them. But yeah, for not independent of leg infantry.
Yeah.
So what you're
I
saying
would
is
say
it...
go for gun or engine, actually, because if you have more engine upgrade, you could get overrun divisions.
Yeah, well,
But
I
I
already
would
did
say
gun.
gun. I would say gun.
It also barely affects the reliability and speed.
Yeah.
for a little bit of hard attack bonus against enemy tanks, which are generally what you have problems with is the checks. Alright, we're gonna do... And plus I get a bunch of bonuses that give me max speed plus 5% and reliability plus... reliability plus 10%, stuff like that. The problem is I have to do like a bunch of things in order to get to it. It's December 1937. Soon the war will be upon us.
I see. So all the new fighter production is going to upgrade.
Okay, so currently, if we slap all of our... Okay, yeah, we're never gonna be able to match them in planes. But if we, like, kind of divide their air force, I might be able to maintain air superiority.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, I guess our current strategy is just try to bleed them onto the borders. And then, your fallback point is that river. The only problem is that makes you lose Warsaw. So what I would recommend doing is going ahead and...
a little bit back from the...
So you actually have multiple lines.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of areas in that bulge there that have sort of like double, and even in some places like 3 forts in a line, so...
Yeah, but you have no forts on your actual front line.
Yeah, they're just not on at the very edge of that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all these planes away from that airfield and back to here. So I'm not just feeding the Germans planes, right?
Yeah.
Because really all I need to have is air coverage of that. I don't need air coverage deep into Germany because I'm going to be using these defensively.
Ooh. Artillery production cost or light tank production cost?
Light.
But arty though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, light tank... If it only affects light tank production, I would say go for the arty bonus.
Alright, I'll do arty. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can do. Construct... Oh, yes. Give me excavation. I normally never do this, and I completely forget about it, but in this case, playing as the Czechs, I want it.
Really
yes.
helpful.
Let's go ahead and upgrade that.
Right, so when I can, I'll do air superiority.
26 days, and I'll have, like, actual units or semi-auto rifles worth producing. Oh my god. Dimitri, I see you still haven't learned how to do front lines. Oh wait, yeah, you have. Never mind. That one's not as bad as I thought it was.
That's literally all my troops there.
How many would that be?
That would be 33.
Okay. Germans at max have 88. Poland has 36. I have 49. Okay.
Czechs have one of my civilian factories.
Wow.
You're welcome.
That could be a problem for us. Italy joining the Axis. Because that means if we survive the Germany onslaught, we now have to deal with the Italians. And they have a lot more divisions than the Germans do. Jesus.
Yeah, they're gonna be kind of bleh, though, I think.
Yeah, but they'll still be annoying just because they're like straight manpower.
That being said, they don't have a direct way in here until Austria is gobbled.
Uh-huh. Although, if they do the historical thing and don't join the war.
At this point, then we're somewhat okay.
I mean, if we can reverse Blitzkrieg, that'd be pretty nice, but...
I think the main thing is just try and bring them to a standstill.
Alright, producing semi-auto rifles. Yeet.
How's the supply for this unit? How do I see this again? Ah, here we go. Supply status 100%. Supply status 100%. Okay. Perfect. So, actually, what I can do here.
Am I like completely? Wait, can you like take care of the little us?
Ausprüßen.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to.
Guys.
You have to go?
Yes.
Alright, well that works.
Guess you have to go too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so close and.
Bye-bye, Tardos.